Pam's just gonna be a few minutes late. She's just gonna watch the halftime show and then
I'm here because it hasn't started yet.
she will be here. So, all right. Well, hi everybody. Welcome back. Episode 12 of Times Reach. Um, yeah. Let's go through and Brad, did you get connected?
Yeah, I'm here. It's just all my stuff is like super slow.
Okay. No worries. And Jeremy's here. Okay. Uh, yeah. The crew got to meet Tukra's dad last week. That's I think the highlighting moment. Kind of made your way down the mountain and around Deep Fort. Oh yeah, there's a plague going on, which
Mhm.
Tukra figured out was very similar to what he was infected with. The blight spore sickness. Just a little more developed than what Tukra had before it was nipped in the bud. But yeah, and then decided to swing up by Deepwood Village and stop in on mom and dad. And mom got taken care of. Hopefully, we'll see. She definitely seems better, but we'll see. And yeah, we left off preparing a family meal. Um, Tukra and Saphira, had you come back from fishing yet?
Yes. I think, yeah, we had
Okay.
just.
So yeah, everybody is at the hut talking to Obu, which is Tukra's dad. And yeah,
I would
go ahead.
I would like to throw in a quick note that I'm on the Altarian world map
Mm-hmm.
and I now have icons for
Mm-hmm.
Ashen Village and Ragan Run Tower.
I made
If you
them visible to you since you've been there.
Yeah, and that's pretty cool.
Yeah, they used
That's
to
I
be
just
dope.
like the little pins, but they changed the icon for it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so in case any of you guys
I
need to
can move them too.
Oh, it opens the map of the place that's
Yeah,
bad.
Yes.
if you ever see one of those things on a map, you can click on it and it will open the link to whatever pin I put there.
Love it.
So
Perfect.
Pretty
that's
cute.
if any of you DM using Fantasy Grounds, that's a trick too. You can drag the top left icon, the little dragon symbol, the drag record link. You can drag
Uh-huh.
that onto another map when you're DMing. You can't do it as a player. But when you're
Okay.
DMing, you can drag that drag record link icon onto another map and it makes one of those pins for you.
That's pretty slick.
I use that with dungeons more than anything because I'll have like 7, 8, 9 maps as you guys go through a dungeon, and
Mhm.
I'll chain them together using those links. So at the end of map 1, I'll have the pin for map 2, and then I just click it, hot drag your tokens, and we carry on real quick. All about expediency. So, yeah, I don't think we were in the middle of a conversation. I know Obu had been talking to Kilron, Rick, Jade, and Cal about like where you guys had been, what you'd been up to, and just kind of
taking care of his boy. I remember that much.
getting to know
Mhm.
you a little bit, and kind of led on that he was a little more rambunctious of a child than Tukra had, and did a little 1,000 yard staring because what's life without a little mystery? And I think that's when Tukra and Saphira came back, and you guys were just kind of preparing supper. So I'll leave it to you guys if anybody has anything or wants to try to make me laugh or who knows.
Ooh.
Kiran's just there to be there, really. He's
Oh, yeah, Kilron was playing with his little toy in the background, and a big
Oh,
clump of
that's
clay
right.
dropped out of it. He was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck
yeah.
yeah!"
Did
Yeah.
Obu? Did he? I thought there was a point where Obu was going to ask Killeron something. Did he ask him? I can't remember.
I know he asked him something last week, but it was
Yeah.
more time filler stuff than
Okay.
important.
Okay.
So
Well, if there's something important, now's the time to ask. Because I don't remember anything of importance.
okay. Well, food preparation goes on. You all sit down to have a wonderful home cooked hearty meal with Obu. Um, kind of towards this tail end of supper, um, you'll all hear kind of like a waking moan type noise. Not painful, but like a kind of noise coming from the corner of the hut. And you'll look over and you will see Shara, Tukra's mother, sitting up on the edge of the bed. Um, the fact that she is sitting on the bed is something that you probably haven't seen Tukra in like 6 months or so.
Okay.
And she's just kind of sitting there. She's kind of like drunk, swaying a little bit, like she can't quite find her center, her balance, and staring at the floor in front of her.
I go sit next to her and put my arm around her to stabilize her.
Oh, Tukra, would you give me some water? Would you?
Of course, mother. I go do that.
Thank you. So you run off, fetch some water, bring it back. Chugs it down and kind of coughs on it a little bit. Is that dinner I smell? I didn't miss it, did I?
No, it's almost ready.
Oh, wonderful. Help me to the table, would you?
And I will do that.
So you go to assist your mother up out of the bed. She is significantly lighter than the last time you helped her, having lost a lot of weight being bedridden. But yeah, you should I make you roll to see if you drop your mom and break her hip?
I don't know.
No.
Should you?
I'm not gonna
Okay.
make you roll for that.
I mean, she's tortilling with a shell, right?
Yeah, so crack her shell then.
But I mean, her shell isn't going to change size, so I mean, it might be an issue for her. Just saying.
Size wise, not strength wise. Like I see what you're saying, but
Yeah.
strength wise it would be easier. And being turtles, they would be accustomed to aiding each other. Now, if it was Kilron helping her, I'd definitely make you roll for it.
Oh yeah, no, we'd both probably end up on the floor, to be honest with you.
But Tukra, you help your mother to the table. Takes you a second. She's a little weak and slow moving, but you get her seated in her chair. And she like just immediately starts eating.
Who am I to stop her?
Huh?
Who am I to stop her? Just hungry.
And she eats for like a minute straight, and then kind of stops and looks and notices that everyone's kind of looking at her. Is like, "Oh, don't mind me. I'm just hungry. Go about your conversation." And she's
We all see her?
Oh yeah, she's sitting at the table with all of you.
Okay. I'm gonna say, I'm sorry to stare. I didn't mean to be rude. I hope you like the food.
It's the best food I've had in months. And no offense taken. It's just, yeah. And she's right back in her food.
And I'm gonna start munching too, so she doesn't feel awkward. And start shoving food in my mouth. like I haven't eaten in 2 days.
You've
As
been on prison food for
as you start
wow.
eating quicker, Shara starts eating quicker. Like it's a race.
It's a race now. Got it. Let's go.
All right, make a
I mean,
con
I'm not saying it out loud, but in my mind, I'm thinking I've been in prison. You have no idea.
make a con save.
Okay.
Or no, a con check. Sorry, not a save.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I've been in prison. I'll cut a bitch.
Another well.
So you and Shira are just like neck and neck. Who can eat faster? And you're both locking eyes with each other. And you get a piece of lettuce caught in your throat, and you kind of stop and cough, and it clears, so you don't have any issues. And Shira kind of leans back, mouth full of food, and goes, "Huh!" And is clearly choking.
Oh God, no.
I'll run over and
Can't I'm like a turtle, I'm telling you right now.
I'm assuming the turtles have a they've got something for this.
Make a medicine check. We're gonna call this check a 12 to see if anything like this has ever happened to any of your family before.
I mean, if this sibling does this on a regular basis, this shouldn't be new.
Nobody in your family has ever choked in front of you, Tukra. You have never been taught the turtle version of a Heimlich maneuver.
Well, there's
Can I
no-
fly and try to like push the stomach?
It's a shell.
Right.
I'm gonna try anyways. I
Okay.
don't know what to do either, and I'm tiny. But
So
what are the chances?
You zip across the table and just full speed right into her turtle
Right.
shell.
Yeah.
Okay. You are going to take 10 points of damage as you slam headfirst into a shell.
Oh God.
So Jade is now laying on the ground, holding her head in agony. Just ah!
With a concussion. Got it.
I look at the elder Tortillans and go, do you guys know what's going on here?
Obu is already walking around the table towards her and like grabs her upper jaw and tilts her head back, keeping so her head is like back, mouth open, and looks in her mouth and then reaches in and plucks out the piece of lettuce from her throat.
So now I know what to do when a turtle is choking.
Now you know what to do. I should probably slow down a little bit.
You think?
Shouldn't be playing with food.
You were playing with me with food. I've been
I
laid
know,
up for
I know,
months.
but then
I got
I
excited.
know, but I felt bad afterwards. I'm sorry.
All right, well, get yourself back up to the table. Let's have a nice meal.
And I'll do that, touching my head.
So I was a bit out of it. Tukra, introduce me to your friends.
And I would. Do you want me to take the time to do that right now above table?
Not
Or...
unless you want to.
Okay, no, I would not say anything different than who everybody knows themselves to be.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. I'm Shara. I'm Tukra's mother, and until very recently, she reaches over and grabs your hand, Tukra. I've been rather ill.
No, I'm sorry to hear that. I am very happy that you're feeling better, that you're okay now.
Oh, thank you. I have my Tukra to thank for that.
Yeah. She's good peeps.
Well,
He's good peeps.
I've had some food. I need some more rest, so I don't mean to be rude, but I am going to go lay back down. You're, of course, all welcome to stay as long as you wish. If you do decide to leave, obviously, she looks over at you, Tukra. Just wake me up to say goodbye. I'll understand. And she goes to lift herself off the table. And if anybody were to like move to help her, she'd hold her hand up, and be like, I got it. And then she slowly and cautiously makes her way back over to the bed. Obu will speak up. I'm assuming at this point dinner's concluded, everybody's had their fill, but Obu will speak up and, well, let's all go sit outside and have a bonfire. Give Shara some privacy and some quiet to rest.
Yes, of course.
Of course, unless you wish to go to bed yourself, in which case, feel free. It's a nice 4, Jade.
Dude, I don't know what's going on. I'm touching the mouse and it's just like, I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing. So hold on, let me unplug. Sorry.
That's fine.
Okay.
But Obi will go outside and he lights a little
God.
bonfire for you all to sit around. And as you all sit down, so, what's the plan?
Is he asking all of us?
Yeah, what's your guys' plan?
No.
No, I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Jade's gonna look at everybody.
And snort.
Just
Yeah.
like frenetic little fairy. It's like,
I mean, Kilron has a tendency of doing a lot of talking, so he'll speak up and say, I mean, at this point, we're heading to Azerbaijan City to see the council who's requested our presence.
Ooh. Big rollers off to the capital. Going to see the people who run the country. You're either in trouble or you're making a name for yourselves. And he kind of side-eyes you two, Chris, like...
Making a name, because they requested our presence for help.
Okay. I don't have bail money, especially not for 6 of you, so...
Well, we won't be in trouble. And then I start laughing.
As long as you got enough for one, as I look down at Jade.
Hey, I'm not in trouble anymore. Or yet.
Or any less.
I think your markings might say otherwise, but yeah, we'll leave that as it is.
We learn from our mistakes and we move on and we leave the past in the past.
Well, while that can be helpful, the past is also pleasant for learning lessons.
Exactly. Thank you.
Off to the capital, though. My boy off to meet the council because he's making a name for himself. Look at you. So proud. Yeah, I'm not going to roleplay the whole conversation, but he makes small talk as you all kind of sit there.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Does anybody have anything they want to bring up while you all are sitting there?
I'm gonna see if he wants a hit of the wizard's weed.
Oh, no. I haven't touched that stuff since I was a kid. Those days are long behind me, unfortunately. You help yourself, though. I'll enjoy the fragrance upon the forest air.
In other words, he wants a secondhand high.
Right.
But if nobody has anything they want to bring up, at a casual point, he'll kind of reach over and place an arm on yours too, Karaz. He goes, "We should go for a walk, son."
Okay.
And he'll kind of lead you off down the path a little bit. You walk and. So, what do you think about your new life, son?
The world is very big.
It is. It's definitely something I didn't think I was going to have to prepare you for. I didn't think any of us were ever going to leave here. Kind of regretting not preparing you better for it now. Your friends seem nice, though. They seem... I can tell you guys haven't known each other very long, but you all seem invested in each other.
That's your opinion is valuable. You know that I have not had the chance to meet many people, so
Yes. This is true. Well, I suppose it's time for the talk. You're not allowed to come home, son.
Wow, that did not where I thought this was going to.
Oh!
I was expecting when a little tortoise meets another little tortoise.
Right? It's like, holy shit, bam, out of left field.
So when you get the desire to bite somebody on the back of the neck, because that's how turtles breed. No, I can see it in your eyes that you're torn. You want to come home, you want to stay here with your mother and me, especially now that she's on the mend. But I can also see the taste of the world in your eyes, and it's unfair for you to not experience life to its fullest. So you're welcome to visit any time, but you're not welcome to move back in until the path you've set down is complete.
Oh, when I left home to learn how to heal Mother, I didn't expect to see the sickness in the world in a bigger way, but the same way. And I can't pretend that I haven't seen it, and I fell ill myself. So, you're right. For a time, my path does lead outward again. And I know that this was not the only place that's in need of healing, and I have much to learn still.
Indeed you do. Well, glad the unpleasant part of the conversation is over. Let's walk a bit as father and son, and in the morning I will see you off. So you guys will walk for a bit, reminiscing on childhood moments and things like that. Did anybody have anything else they wanted to do before bedtime?
I'll be playing with my cryptext.
Go ahead with the D100.
Mostly I would have done like the simple pleasantries of like, thank you for the nice meal and for hosting us for the evening, you know, politeness.
Nothing happens with your cryptex combinations. Anybody else have anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna ask Tuka if she wants to pray to Sylvanas with me.
Yes, I would like that.
Since I'm still learning.
cheeseburger, hamburger, hot dog. All right.
Little something.
So a little bit of prayer, a little bit of playing with your cryptex, because that's what the kids call it nowadays. Becca, do you have
yeah.
anything?
No.
Okay. When you decide to retire, some comfortable enough sleeping arrangements to be made, a bedroll on the floor, or if you wanted to sleep outside around the fire. Either way, it's comfortable. It's a nice night out. The hut's good and warm. By the time you all wake up the next day, I can give you all a long rest. Somebody took 10 points of I'm a dumbass damage. By the time you all wake up, Obu is awake. There's a nice, like, spinach and fish salad type breakfast thing he's preparing. Him and Shara are both sitting at the table. And there's a heavy smell on the air. I'm trying to think. Like, something got roasted and then liquefied. So it's like, you know how tea has a liquefied smell to it? Like that liquefied fragrance. It's like that, but it's thicker. And it's got like a smoky flavor to it.
So not a bad smell.
No. You're aware of what this is, Katie. You
Okay.
grew up with it.
Oh, I would smell it like that and go, ah, with a big smile on my face.
Obu will speak up and morning, everybody. Come, eat. Sure, you have a long day ahead of yourselves. As he takes a big sip from his steaming cup.
I would go find the pot and cups, and I would offer mud sludge to everybody.
Yeah, I'll take some.
Pour some for everybody that says yes.
I
mean, I'm not going to be rude.
I'm above table. Obviously, I know, but in game, I don't know if Kilron would know what that is or not.
Kilron would.
Oh, okay, then
You've been
he's on
been
it.
to enough bigger cities. You're generally aware of it.
Okay, then yeah, he's definitely on it.
As you guys take your mugs, Obu will speak up again. Be like, some good stuff. I grow the beans myself. I roast them myself. I grind them myself, and I like mine with a little extra kick in the morning. So it might be a little strong, but you'll be wired.
It's only a matter of time before we find out. So really intense for you on long.
And then we sprint all the way to Azerbaijan
Right?
today.
I got halfway there before I realized I forgot my horse. Yeah, morning breakfast with some mud sludge or coffee and a fish spinach salad. And a last chance if anybody's got anything now that Pam's back.
Before we, like right before we would actually leave, I'd have some time with my mother and, just have a conversation with her to make sure she.
Did you want to role play that out, or is it just kind of like a?
Not really, unless she has something to throw into the gears.
She's been mostly unconscious for the last 6 months or so, so no.
Yeah, I'd let her know again, like
catch
what
up
she
and
felt.
She gives Tukra her blessing and safe voyage and all that fun stuff, or safe travels. So okay. Not long after breakfast, then Um, you're all gathered up, ready to depart. Obu and Shara are standing outside the cottage, waving at you all as you begin walking south out of Deepwood Village and back on your way. Unless anybody had anything. Last chance.
No,
Okay.
Nope.
Moving on.
this was more of a Tukra episode than a.
Well, now I'm just
Everybody
starting to
else.
question. I'm like, am I missing something very critical to our journey? That
And that's what makes me a good DM, making you second guess all of your life choices.
I mean, I already left once with even less information, and I've been doing okay. So it's
A
Okay,
voice
you know
in the
what?
forest told you to go find shit, and you just left. So,
Yeah.
I'm with it. All right, let's go. We keep pressing on.
all right. And onwards you press. Everybody roll a d20 for me.
I know what he has to do.
Beautiful. Kilron, roll me
Hybrids.
4 d100.
Not a chance. Walk up this avenue. I know where you're going with this. No, he knows all of Hybrids' secrets. So you remember Sandurian? So you just gotta go sit in a room with this guy.
Oh.
Yes. Okay then.
man.
Whew.
that was high. High.
95. Whew.
Let's just see it all.
The end of the first night, you're sitting there flicking your cryptex, and a little medallion pops out with the piece of paper identifying it. I just put it in your inventory.
Oh. Hey, Rick.
Yes.
And I toss it to Rick.
I'll transfer it to him.
And Rick will catch it. Hopefully.
You catch this little medallion, and as you look at it, it's just got a simple flame on either side of it. It is a medallion, so it has just like a simple rope or twine necklace to be worn around the neck. But it is in your inventory right above your leather armor.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
And I'll put it underneath your... No, don't do that. I will put that in your feet.
When happiness came back, it was time to rejoice. The Global Repatriation Council knows that for men, it wasn't that easy. So much has changed. But we're here to help you find it. Helping you back into your homes.
Make sure I did that right. Give me 1 second. Yep. Okay. So on a hit once per day, you can add that damage on top of whatever other damage you do. And I've got it coded for once per day as well. So, travel for the most part goes off without a hitch. You guys are on the 5th day of travel. I need everyone to make a perception check.
Lamar, you translator. After we don't call it word on flag smashers.
Beautiful. Why do I not have my thing? So I did all sorts of wonderful prep work earlier today, and I don't know where it is.
Oh no.
Well,
Oh no.
I take that back. I know where it is. It's not where I left it. Rick, do you travel mounted?
Yes. Why would I possibly walk when I have a giant rock shark?
Fair enough. Fair enough. So you are all walking along the road. I am not set up. I'm sorry. Bear with me. I'm fucking missing one. There it is. When you hear shouting from the trees on either side of the road, and you all notice bandits in the trees. Kilron and Cal, these bandits are going to catch you two off guard, so you will not get to act the first round. Everybody roll initiative, though.
It was never personal. Simply means necessary. The one that created seems we'll find a group.
Beautiful. And Rick, you get to go first.
All right. Do any of these guys seem like a leader?
No. They all look scrappy. Like they're just wearing normal commoner's clothes. Wielding either a scimitar or a crossbow. A light crossbow. But yeah, it looks like you pick up your longbow and take a shot at one of them and catch him like right through the side of the face, doing a crit damage for 10.
There was something I forgot.
What's
Our
that?
DM.
What you got?
That clay.
You would have had a chance to attune to it by now.
Okay.
You just need to pick which spell.
Yeah, I've had one spell in mind since I started.
All right, which one?
Suggestion.
All right, beautiful. So I'm gonna do.
And if you look in items on my actions tab, I already set up a 1 use per day for that crystallized spell clay. That way I can keep track of when I use it.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna get rid of that then. And I'm just gonna, in parentheses after that, put which spell you chose.
That's fine.
That way.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Nope, that's perfect. All right. Rick, did you have anything else?
I'm going to yell out, if you lay down your arms, we will not kill you.
Okay. That's it.
Can I ask a clarifying question here
Yes, you may.
for this encounter? When you say we see bandits in the trees, like what exactly does that mean? Do we see people, or are they clearly like coming at us?
Yeah, they are like war crying and coming out of wherever they were hiding because you didn't notice them until you were right there.
Okay.
And they all have weapons.
Okay. Very good.
So,
There's no avoiding this fight at the moment.
and if you needed more clarification, this one picks up his crossbow, shoots at Jade, and the crossbow bolt flies right past her, which means it also flies past you because of the angle.
Mhm.
So you're well aware that you're under attack now.
Okay.
Cal and Kilron are surprised this round, so Tukra, you're up.
Okay. I think I would yell out, let us pass. These friends of mine do not take kindly to being attacked. And I think I'm going to hold a grapple if somebody comes up to me.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm not doing anything.
All right.
Unless you want a persuasion roll for that.
No. No persuasion checks.
Good, because
Anything else for your turn?
nope.
Okay. Bandit 3 is going to take a crossbow shot at Kilron and miss. Bandit 4. I forget which button it is. There we go. Gonna run out here. Taking a crossbow shot at Sheldon, which misses. Jade.
Which number shot at Sheldon?
The one out in the road right behind you guys. It's like 10 feet away. Pam, you're muted. All right, Jeremy, go ahead with Sheldon. We'll retcon Pam's turn.
Okay. First of all, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Sheldon is going to run up to this little dude here.
That'll hit. 8 points of damage. Plus a violent attack for an additional 2. Okay.
He is now literally chewing on him.
He's not grappled, though, right?
No.
Okay. I was just making sure I didn't miss a detail of one of your attacks, so.
I don't think that does. That'd be awesome.
All right. Anything else for Sheldon?
Oh. I am going to... Oh, nah. I would say because with that violent attack, I can move him 5 feet, but I'll leave him where he is.
Okay. Pam, you back?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead with your turn.
Give me a second. Let's do Bandit 2. And
That'll hit. 12 points of damage.
cool.
All right. Anything else for you?
No.
All right. 30. This one is going to run up to you too, Crow. So go ahead and do your held action.
It's just DC.
You had it written down, so I was relying on
Yeah.
you.
No, I got it. It's an 8 plus 5 plus 2.
What kind of save is it?
Strength or dex.
8 plus 5 plus 2 is 15. So he fails, so he is grappled. So as he runs up, you like bear hug him as he swings his scimitar at you, and you're able to get underneath that arm, which causes him to miss his attack against you. This bandit runs out into the road, takes a shot at Saphira, hits. Oh, come on. 2 points of damage. The one time I hit, I do minimum damage. Look at that. You guys are welcome. This
Could
guy.
I hellish rebuke?
You can.
Really?
Yeah, that's a reaction spell, so anytime you get
Okay,
hit.
so do I just cast on?
So I think there's a save involved, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yes, there is.
Yep, so you
Yes,
gotta
yes,
do
yes.
the save first.
And I roll that on them?
Yep.
It's Bandit 13, correct?
The one in front of you, yeah. He failed, so it'll be full damage, so now just drop the damage on him. And make sure you mark off a spell slot. 13 points of damage. So he runs out, takes a crossbow shot at you, just grazing you in the shoulder, and you like snap your finger and point at him, and this spray of fire shoots out the tip of your finger, engulfing the bandit for a moment, and he screams out in agony. This other bandit runs out of the woods and takes a swing at Tukra, missing. And Saphira, you're up. Oh, wait, hold on 1 second, Saphira. I need you to roll a d10 in the chat box.
Oh.
Because your packed magic slots are level 2 and you rolled level 1 damage. So he takes an additional 7 points of fire damage. Which will kill him. So he bursts into the flames, screams, drops to the ground, the flames go out, and he is lying motionless, seemingly deceased on the ground.
Definitely changes my strategy. All right, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at Bandit 2.
Oh, okay.
Miss.
That misses.
Okay.
You got a little lightheaded spinning around, and your aim was just a little bit off.
That's all right. Thanks.
Because that's what would happen to me. All right. Bandit 21 is going to take a crossbow shot at Cal, which is going to miss. Bandit 16. Run out of the woods. Take a crossbow shot at Rick, which misses. Round 2. Rick.
Okay. Uh,
You-
sorry, I didn't move there.
That's all right.
Okay.
Who's that against?
Uh, number 16. Don't I have him
No,
targeted?
you didn't. That's okay. It hits.
Okay. Is he targeted now?
Now he is.
Okay. I don't know
gotcha.
what the hell he's doing. All right, I appreciate that.
10 points of damage. You shoot your arrow, it impales him in the heart. He drops to the ground dead.
Now I'm gonna yell out again. Lay down your fucking arms, or my Bouliette will eat you all. As he
Alright.
continues chewing on number 4.
Make an intimidation check.
I don't think I'm good at that. Oh yeah, no, I am not good at that.
Now let the dice decide.
Does he
Yeah.
have help because he's astride a fucking
Slightly
rock
lower
monster?
DC because of that. But with
Still not good enough.
With a 6, no.
Yeah, I have a -2 on my intimidation.
How is Rick not intimidating? He's so happy-go-lucky and
Well, he kind of gave his
Chill.
backstory last week where he grew up alone in the woods with his grandpa.
so he just doesn't know how.
And never
to...
really interacted with society until he was already an adult. So
Yeah, I just threatened the goblins with yo mama jokes, and that's all I have.
So passive intimidation is probably higher than like when he tries.
probably.
Okay.
That was it for you, Rick.
Yep, that's it.
All right. Bandit 10. And take a shot at Cal. And hit. Nine points of damage. And Cal, you are up.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me see here. 10 is where?
Top left.
So Cal is going to, and you guys will probably see it for the first time coming out, but he's going to swing out his rifle, or his musket, more like it. I don't know why it's not letting me target him for some reason.
There you go.
And he's going to take a shot at him.
That is going to hit.
He's not like in a tree or anything, is he?
No, they're like standing at the edge of the tree line. They're not hiding. They're moving.
Okay.
Points. Are you guys getting the little animations on the battle map?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Like the damage,
What?
Yeah.
the damage count.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
the top.
Very
Yeah.
cool. Very, very cool.
I didn't.
I
do
do like that.
That's just Fantasy Grounds.
Yeah, I like.
I like
update.
it.
It's kind of nice because you don't have to have the chat box up now
Right.
necessarily.
Yeah.
Old habits die hard for me.
I kind of need it up, but.
Oh my God.
All right. Anything else for you, Cal?
No, that's it. Actually, bonus action because I can do this now. Bonus action to reload it.
Okay. Beautiful. That will bring us to Kilron.
All right. This is gonna sound crazy, but is Bandit 28 close enough to hit Bandit 2?
Not without moving.
Okay.
And 28 is grappled, so Bandit 2 would
Well,
have to move closer.
I know Bandit 28 is being grappled by Tukra, and that's why I'm asking, because when you're being grappled, I know you don't put the tokens on top of each other. So
No. Nope, they
that's
are.
why I'm asking for the exact location of
No,
28. If it's
there's a 5-foot gap between the two of them.
okay. Okay. So that spell isn't going to work. All right. All right. So then, in that case,
What situation, Sarah? Say the damn boat. Hey, Washington, okay?
okay. So I would like to use calm emotions. I would like to cast it where I put my 20-foot bubble to catch Bandit 21 and Bandit 3. If they don't succeed, I would like to make them indifferent to the party. So in other words, they just will stop attacking us because they don't understand why they want to attack us.
Okay. So drop the save. Yep. They both fail. So, and you are concentrating.
Yes, and I don't have a.
I'm doing it right now.
Okay. I probably could have put one together, but I mean, I can put one together while you continue if you want.
I'm already here, so.
Okay.
1 minute is 10 rounds. There you go. It's there. You just got to put it on yourself. Beautiful.
It's there.
All right. So they are calmed. Anything else for your turn?
No. Wait. I'm gonna scream out. Leave those two alone, and point at 21 and 3.
Okay. Tukra, you're up.
Are Bandit 2 and Bandit 28, do they have only scimitars or do they have something else as well? Like a short bow?
These two only have scimitars.
Okay. I am going to look at them and tell them to. I'm going to tell them to drop it.
Okay.
With.
I'm assuming you're casting suggestion.
Command.
Command.
At second level, so I can target both of them.
Okay. Go ahead and drop the save. So you stand there and you kind of look at both of them. You say, "Drop it!" And when you say that, Saphira, you would notice Tukra first off speaks in that guttural, earthy language. And you also notice a flash of like bright nature green flow through Tukra's eyes, and as soon as he speaks, both of them just open their hands, and their scimitars drop to the ground. anything else for your turn, Katie?
If I can pick one or the other or both of them up, I
I
would.
mean, you're grappling 28 already.
You have 28 grappled. So he is
No.
bear
Yeah.
hug.
Well, I mean, like, I'd let go if I could pick up the scimitars.
Yeah, you can willingly drop the grapple and pick their scimitars up.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?
Yep.
All right. So we will do that. All right. Make sure you mark off your spell slot too, Katie.
Oh, yes. Yes.
And then that's it for you.
Yep. I'd just be standing there awkwardly with two scimitars.
Is it like pinkies on the hilt, pinking the hilts? Like I don't know what to do with these.
No, I think I'd be holding the handles because that's
Okay.
just like an ergonomically the best way to handle them. But I'm not, unless they run into them, I'm not gonna stab them.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, you could hold them with a tight grip, blades down, like, blade down.
Yeah, I'd be holding them,
Be
not
holding them.
like ready to.
Yeah.
Not in like a ready position or anything, but just holding
Yeah.
them.
Correct.
All right. Bandit number 3 is gonna stand upright and put his light crossbow over his shoulder and a hand on the hip and just kind of be standing there watching, like, huh. And that's his turn. Bandit 4 is going to hot draw his scimitar and take a swing at Sheldon. Missing. Jade, you're up.
Alrighty. Let's finish him.
That'll hit.
Fine.
As you kill that guy, Kilron, you're looking at the 2 you just charmed, and you hear one
I know.
behind you scream and gutturally die, and you see the 2 who were, like, they went from a combat stance to a whatever stance, and then as soon as you hear him die, they're like, the fuck? And they're right back in the combat stance.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to drop concentration on that, by the way.
Yeah, the spell ends, so no more concentration.
Yeah.
Jade, you got anything else?
No.
All right, Sheldon's up.
I mean, it slowed one of them down for a round, I guess.
Better than nothing.
You tip the scale on the action economy. Every little bit helps. That'll be a 1+1. Remember, you gotta add 1 for every enemy within 5 feet.
Right. Okay.
That'll hit. Six points of damage. He is holding on. Nope, he's dead. Forgot about the ferocious damage.
Yep.
Or the violent.
And Sheldon will literally devour him.
He gone.
Which one is that for?
Alright. There we go. Okay.
All right. Anything else for Sheldon's turn?
He's going to belch loudly as he looks at the rest of them.
Okay. If that is it, it is Bandit 28's turn.
Oh, so I have to backtrack a little bit. The actual
Okay.
way that command works is he wouldn't have dropped it yet. He drops it on his turn and doesn't do anything else.
Guess
So I
should read
wouldn't
the
have-
spell.
Yeah, well,
And then
I did read
okay.
it, and then my
and then ends its turn. Okay. So yep, he drops his scimitar and ends his turn.
And I guess he'd still be grappled at this point.
Unless you let him go.
No, I wouldn't let him go until I go to pick up the sword.
Okay.
Which
I'll put the grapple back on him. I'm good with that. Yeah, I think the legacy rules, they do it immediately, so. Okay. Yep, so he drops his scimitar and ends his turn, and Saphira, you're up.
Okay, so 3 out of the 4 on my side of the road are dead.
Yep.
Yes. Okay. I'm not gonna mess the one that Tukra's got.
Yeah, and
holding
Tukra's
on.
bear hugging that one, so.
Yeah, that's Tukra's business. And the other 3 on the other side of the road are no longer calm, and they're back into the fighting mode. Correct?
Yep.
I just want to make sure. I'm trying to be really respectful of Tukra non-violence policy.
I appreciate that.
While like still also trying to be somewhat violent myself. It's a
Tukra, shut your eyes.
tangled. Yeah, Tukra, shut your eyes.
But yes, those 3 on the north side are clearly still in fighting mode.
Okay, perfect. Just double checking and making sure. I'm gonna come around this way a little bit, and then I'm gonna hit Bandit 10 with Eldritch Blast.
Alrighty. That'll hit.
Did that not roll damage?
So
all right, well,
if you're dragging and dropping dice, after you get a hit or a damage, a little icon shows up on the token, and you have to wait for that to go away.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because it won't drop the die on the token, which is what you need. It drops it on the icon, and that doesn't do shit. So
Gotcha.
I already ran into that one.
No, that's cool.
But yeah, you hurl your Eldritch Blast into the woodline, hear the scream, and the thump of a body.
All right. Yeah, I guess that's my turn.
All right. Bandit 21 is going to yell, "Fuck this." And run off into the forest. And we're back at the top. Rick.
See here. Do I understand correctly? There are only 2 left alive, Bandit 28 and Bandit 3?
Not counting the one that just ran off, yes.
Okay.
That'll hit. What do you... Oh, you're taking a shot. Gotcha. Okay. Uh, 11 points of damage on Bandit 3. You got anything else?
No.
All right. Cal.
Do we think he's muted?
Hello, can you hear me?
A little fuzzy, but yeah.
Okay, sorry about that. I went to go unmute the mic and turned it off. So that was my bad.
All good. You're up.
Let me see here. Dead. All right. So I'm sorry. I was trying to track. Which one ran off into the woods, or do we not see him anymore?
You can barely see him through the trees. He's all the way up here. That shot is going to be disadvantage and -5 because he's like into the
Okay.
thick of the woods.
But we got Bandit 3 right here, right?
Yeah, Bandit 3's right there, and Bandit 28 is being grappled by Tukra.
Yeah, I'm not shooting at Tukra. that's not in my wheelhouse right now. I will try to take a. Can you take a non-lethal shot with ranged weapons?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it.
Allow it.
See what happens.
That'll hit. Beautiful. You see a dead branch hanging directly above Bandit number 3's head, and you're like, "Oop!" and adjust your shot, pull the trigger, the branch drops, smacks him in the head, and he falls to the ground. And that's good.
I will look at Tukra and say, "That one was for you."
I'll grin over my shoulder.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
No, that's it. I don't think we have any other hostiles other than the one that Tukra is holding. So no, not at the moment.
All right. Kilron?
Right. You know, I am going to prepare a Sorcerer's Burst
Okay.
and walk over to Tukra, who is currently holding Bandit 28, and ask, "Do you have more friends?"
Our bloodthirst has not yet been slated.
Trying to intimidate this out of him.
Okay. Roll an intimidation check with advantage.
Wait. Oh, okay.
With everything going on, you definitely get advantage. He's just gonna kind of
Yeah.
roll his head over at you, and you can see he's like laboring to breathe properly because Tukra's got him so tight, and he just and it just like sprays into the air. It doesn't actually hit you, but he definitely tried to spit at you.
Can I release a Sorcerer's Burst right into his chest?
If you want to.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
Um,
intercept it as well.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Drop the attack in the chat box. It is with advantage. And Tukra, make a dexterity check for me.
Is it a dex check, or do you want me to actually do the interception? 1d10 plus 2.
Oh, you have that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're just gonna reduce the damage. Okay, I was gonna make you take the damage.
Oh, well, I mean, so, like, I was envisioning as Killoran walked over, I would be sort of turning, like, so that I'm between them at the same time.
Yeah.
So you can use that however you want, but I would use the...
Yeah,
the
so
skill.
it'll reduce it by 1d10. Your arms are occupied, so you're turning and using your shell to deflect the damage off. So, okay, so Katie, roll the d10 in the chat box. Mike, roll your damage in the chat box.
Oops.
And then whatever's left over after the interception, you're going to take, Katie.
Okay. Okay, so you just want a D10. not
Yeah,
the
you
actual
need to
thing.
roll a 2 or better.
Eat
Well,
shell
it
kill
would
rod.
be it would be 3. It would be 3 because it's 1d10 plus 2.
It is.
Why is it not adding your proficiency bonus to it then?
Because that was just a D10. The if I
Oh,
you have to
yeah,
put
yeah,
the
yeah.
thing on
Yep,
the
gotcha. Okay. So Kilrun, as you let that blast go, I'm just gonna move you a tiny bit. Tukra rotates, and your shot like splatters off of her shell as if like a paintball hitting a brick wall. And Tukra, it's your turn, and you and Kilrun can kind of finish up simultaneously there.
Okay. I would sort of lean in and whisper to Bandit 28.
By the way, as all this is happening, Rick is guiding Sheldon through to eat up all the bodies.
I would have been collecting stuff from bodies before
So-
Sheldon got to them.
We're still in initiative. Thank you for being proactive, but give it a second here.
I do not want to go searching through boulder shit
Yeah.
for items
right.
from thieves.
It's like having a new puppy. You've got to grab shit off the floor before he gets it.
Be Sheldon and I racing and be like, Sheldon, get that out of your mouth.
No, bad Sheldon.
Sheldon, what do you have in
Otherwise-
your mouth, Sheldon?
Otherwise, you got to do the King Kong T-Rex scene where you're like holding the mouth open and trying to put things out with your finger.
Okay, and then after I said that, I'd let him go and like push him in the direction that he's facing away from the group.
Okay. Yeah, he's not gonna resist that. So you give him a push, and he ends up right there. Roll a persuasion check with advantage for me.
I don't want to let. Oh wow,
Nice.
that's not bad.
Very nice.
Good job.
And I would like put my hand up as I let him go. I would put my hand up to everybody else and say, "Let him go."
Okay. Jade, are you going to abide by Tukra, or are you gonna let him go?
I'm gonna let him go.
And Sheldon is eating bodies, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, he'll wait like a good boy for her to finish stripping him.
So with that, he turns. He does like a tiny nod, like the tiniest of nods, and then turns and runs off into the forest. You guys are out of combat, or out of initiative at least. You've got 2, 5, 6 of those, and 4 of those. All the salvageable equipment you can find is in the party sheet. None of them had any coin or personal items on them. It was literally just their weapons.
Okay. Kilron's gonna look at Tukra and like immediately after we drop combat and just say, look, I understand you don't want to kill him, and I wasn't trying to kill him, but bandits have a tendency of running in groups, and if there's more of them out there, he's going to go tell his friends, and we're going to have to deal with them. I was trying to find out if there was more of them.
I'll look at Kilron and say, that is what you were doing, and I am doing what I do.
Okay.
So while you guys are doing that, Cal is going to the one that he knocked out in the woods and arresting him.
You're gonna what?
I probably
He's arresting
It's-
him. That
uh,
seems
arresting
Like-
him.
That one that was in the one that was in the woods that I knocked out.
Oh, I forgot he was knocked out. I thought he was dead.
that seems like a good
Nope.
thing for a lawman to do.
I would
Would be
put him back on.
help.
So if I would have heard them talking, I probably would have said as I was walking over, and been like, "We still got one."
I didn't know he wasn't dead. So
Okay.
Thank God, because I actually had manacles this time. So, haha.
That gives him. Yeah, which condition does it give him?
unconscious, prone.
Restrained.
Yeah.
That's what I
And
thought.
once-
I was just making sure.
Once he gets the manacles on him, he'll be restrained. Yeah.
Well, he did semi-wake up. He still has 1 hit point, but you've got him restrained. He's not struggling. So in like the 60 seconds following combat, Sheldon is gobbling up bodies after Saphira's had a chance to loot them. It looks like Jade's just kind of standing there enjoying the brief moment of excitement after weeks on the road of nothing. Sheldon, or Rick is giving Sheldon attaboys with every body that he swallows. Kilron and Tukra have their brief little spat. I don't know if spat's
I
the
wouldn't
right
call
word,
it a spat.
but you have your brief
Yeah.
little Jesus moment with each other. Saphira and Cal, you two are seeing the bodies as you're manipulating them. So you two will notice right away that all of these bodies and the prisoner, now prisoner, have rune markings on their forearms. Not the same ones that Jade has, but they do have rune markings indicating that they are either wanted and or prisoners.
Gotcha. So I would definitely pass that along to the others that we should make a note of how many are here because of the markings.
The two of you can actually roll history checks to see if you identify these markings.
I'm just a rookie.
Nope.
I'm just a rookie. Well, mine's not going to be any better. Told you.
Nope. You guys don't deal with prisoners very often, so you never bothered to memorize them.
The question is, as they move through this world and see more and more markings like this, do they now know what this one is for future? Assuming that they get the prisoner to some place and somebody's like, oh, the thing.
If Brad and Becca keep track of the runes they have seen throughout the campaign in the notes tab on their character sheet, then yes, they will be able to immediately identify them in the future. But it's got to be somewhere where I can reference it too, because I'm not going to tell you if you know or don't know or what it is without me knowing if you know it. So that's the
Are
deal.
these-
one of you guys
are
keep
the-
track, and we'll be able to keep a register.
Are these arcane runes?
They're just like jades. Like, yeah, they're glowing arcane sigils on the forearm.
Are we calling these like warrant runes or something?
Yeah, that's a good term for them.
Okay.
Kind of what it reminds me of.
So while Saphira and Cal are looking these over and discussing whether or not they remember them or not, Kilron's going to look at Cal and go, "Well, they're tracking Jade through the arcane runes. Shouldn't they be tracking these guys?"
Well, if they were, they weren't doing a very good job about it. Which would lead me to believe that either this town that we're going to, what's it called? Fucking Axe something.
Azerbaijan.
You're gonna pass by
Well,
Axbright
Azerbaijan.
Camp, which you know
Oh,
is
gotcha.
like a prison labor camp.
So I would assume that either one, they're slacking off, and these guys were able to get out, or two, well, let's just hope number two doesn't happen.
How about we just ask him? Hey, dude, where the hell did you come from?
Well, I'm assuming he's knocked out. I'm sorry, I didn't realize he was back to.
DM said he came to with 1 hit point. He just
Yeah, I did establish
My
you
bad.
woke up. Make just
Oh.
a straight charisma check, Mike. Because you're not really
Okay.
trying to coax anything out of him or intimidate him, so.
As he's talking, I'm reloading my musket at the moment.
Yeah, this guy clearly don't want no more of the business, and he's like, ugh, I came from the labor camp, just trying to set myself up for when I get released. That's all we were trying to do.
Are there more of you, or is that group it?
That was it. It was just the 8 of us. We're just trying to have a good life once we get out of the labor camp.
So to clarify, DM, with him saying that, does that lead us to believe that these runes are from the labor camp?
These are prisoner runes, marking them specifically for the labor camp, or assigning them to the labor camp. Yes. So you may add that to your notes.
You're welcome, law officers. And Kilron just
I
turned.
thought he was fucking knocked out. I was just going to drag his ass back to the camp and figure it out there.
Kilron's just gonna turn around and go, "You drag his ass," and I'm gonna start walking.
I guess you are going back to Axebreak Camp, my friend.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Go ahead. Get to walking.
And he starts doing the prisoner shuffle down the road. Anybody have anything else before you guys leave the battlefield?
Tuker, I'd just like to
Um,
point out that after every shot, I gave them a chance to turn themselves in.
I heard you, Rick. I really appreciate that.
We did collect all the items from them, their weapons, right?
Yeah, it's in the party sheet.
It's in the party sheet. I know that at least 2 of you can't carry any of them. Because you're still laying down with
that's why I
coal.
was bringing that up, so we could at least sell them back to the camp or whatever we need to do. I'm guessing they probably got them from the camp.
Do I have enough oomph to carry all that? DM, I don't know how much all that weighs.
Your max carry weight is 105. You're currently at
Right.
73. The light crossbows are 5 each, and there's 4 of them, so that's 20 pounds. So you could carry those for sure. That'll put you at 93. The scimitars are 3 each times 6 is 18. So you're looking at a total of 38 pounds.
That'll put me just over.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll grab the light crossbows, I guess.
I got you.
And say I can't carry anymore, guys. So, if y'all want to pick up the scimitars,
Oh, yeah, I'll carry him. And Tutor
So at
just
least-
isn't on the train of we pick up stuff from dead people, but
I'll put them in your inventory, Katie.
okay.
well, Tukra, it's
Clarify,
not it's
we're returning them.
it's not just about picking up things from dead
Oh
people.
no, that
but-
was above table. Like Tukra isn't paying attention to that. Like he wouldn't think, oh, we're gonna pick up stuff. But
Yeah.
now that somebody said something, I would
Oh.
offer to carry things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. They haven't been dead long enough for it to be grave robbing.
I would say, yeah. I was just thinking that leaving weapons just scattered about along the road is probably not a good idea.
Yeah, it's you guys just usually handle that, so I'm just doing look at the trees. Wow.
All right. You guys gather all the crossbows and the scimitars and carry on your way. 3 of you now pretty heavily burdened down with equipment and gear and supplies. All the runes were the same, Brad. So they all marked the same thing. So just on your notes tab at the bottom, just put a note like runes, and then the next line put prisoner - labor camp or something like that, and then under that you could put Jade's runes because that's something completely different.
Okay. I added them to my notes log.
Okay. Oh, that was a whisper to Becca. I'm sorry, I thought you were whispering that to me. So,
No. That's all right.
all right.
I knew you would see it.
Yeah, you come up that night. You find a nice little spot to set up camp, but now you have a prisoner to keep an eye on top of keeping eye on the camp. So I need everybody to roll me a perception check. And the
Sheldon is going to sleep on the prisoner.
Okay, that'll adjust. Thoughts of home creep into Tukra's mind.
Mm-hmm.
I need one from you.
She's
Rick.
no longer welcome at. What was it? Perception?
Yeah. Okay. The night goes off without any issues. Long rest for everybody.
I got time to play with the Cryptex for the
Oh.
night.
Yep, go ahead and do one.
Whew,
Jesus, with your high roll.
big numbers. Hell yeah.
A bowl drops out of the cryptex. It's right under your rope.
What kind of bowl? Are we talking like
It is a bowl. Oh, so
what,
this
smoke from?
this
or
like ceramic soup bowl drops out of the cryptex, filled with liquid. And even after clattering on the ground and flipping over, Kilron reaches down and picks it up, and the liquid is still in it.
nice, very nice.
BRB.
Hey, Tukra.
I gotta do-
Here. Okay.
Kukro is
Okay.
obviously wool gathering and is a little confused and looks at the bowl and looks at Kilron and says, "Well, thank you." Not knowing what it is yet.
It's in the party sheet for you, Katie.
Okay.
Back then, it was just good and bad. It was so complicated that people are lost. They need to leave from those like them to understand their pain.
What's
It's supposed to be doing. Hold on a second.
that seems interesting.
We're doing wow, the legacy of that shape.
It's gonna disappear on you for a second there, Katie.
Okay.
There you go. It's back. I had to put the requires attunement on it.
So what's that put me up to with combinations that have drop things?
You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus the room, so there are 4 remaining.
Okay. Ooh, I'm getting there.
You're getting there. Out of 3,000 something combinations, you're at 1282. So
I mean, that's not bad. That's pretty
Ah.
quick.
you keep rolling like 80, 90 at a time. It's only takes you 40 or 50 rolls if you keep doing that. So, Katie, if you want, you have enough time to attune to that evening.
Well, I don't know that I would attune to it without understanding what it is.
You would no. So when these things pop out of the cryptex, they have a description with them. So
Oh, okay.
it tells you what the items are pre-identified. Basically,
Is there a way I can read the description?
Yeah, the little blue button right next to the item. In your
Oh,
inventory.
I thought that was just a.
Nope.
Oh wow! It looked like a lock icon. I couldn't see.
No.
Okay.
That
Okay.
opens
Thank you.
up all the information. So while you're attuned, it lets you cast Create or Destroy Water and Detect Magic once per day.
Oh, okay. So after I realize what the bowl is, I would definitely think Kilron.
Oh, you're
And,
welcome.
Yes.
See, and it has nothing to do with hurting people. That's why I thought about you.
You can make water to fill your
Yes.
stew pots.
Yes.
Are you
Very
going to
good.
attune to it?
Yeah, I'll attune to it.
Okay, just click that little box just to the right of it,
Uh-huh.
and I will put an items category on your actions tab.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always full of water, and she can detect magic with it, and yeah, it's got all kinds of fun stuff to it. And I'm assuming that since we're actually all out in the woods camping together around a campfire, that I'm in the open playing with this thing, so
Yeah.
everybody's seeing this.
Anybody who's paying attention, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just going to, since I've been doing this alone for so long, say, yeah, this is the thing that my, I guess you could say mentor gave me before we left, and it's been dropping some interesting things, and, once I learn more about it, I'll let you guys in on the rest of it, but
Well, that's
That
cool.
just sounded kind of bad there. Well, I've been doing this in private for a long time, but now I'm going to do it in front of you.
I'm gonna let you guys watch.
Yay!
I mean- You're gonna do what you're gonna do.
yeah.
So when you open up the descriptor for those abilities, it'll have another link for you to open up the actual spell description there, Katie. So That's just the way I set it up. You just got to click the little mage hat twice for those spells. But they're set up so when you use them, you just click that box, and then you can't use the spell again until the next day.
Okay.
So, all right, and yeah, you all wake up, eat breakfast. Make sure you're keeping track of your rations. You've been on the road 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days since you left Deepwood.
Can I roll some nature?
Oh yeah,
With
I forgot about
with
that.
us hunting and foraging, have we really even dipped into the rations?
So I put your hunting and foraging rations on your inventory last week.
Yeah, I think Rick has the meat one, and I think Tukra has the veggie one.
Tukra and Saphira had, what did I call them? Nature ration?
Natural rations. Yeah.
Rick, I think you and I are the ones
Oh,
that go hunting.
Yeah.
I was like, where the hell is it? I was looking at Kilron's inventory.
Won't be there.
Yeah, natural rations. So don't take anything off for the travel, Tukra. And give yourself an additional 2 days.
Okay.
And Saphira, same thing. Don't take anything off and give yourself an extra 5 days.
Well, I've
Give
got
myself an
15
extra 5
days of
days?
meat, so probably gonna
I was
wait
gonna
till
say,
that
Rick, do
goes
we
down
need to
a
go
little
hunting
bit.
again?
So, Becca, you'll unlock your character, which is in the top right corner, the little blue button with the lock in it. And then just change the 10 on the left. Yep, just like that. And then lock it again. Beautiful.
Locked in.
What was your question, Jeremy?
I was saying, I think since I have like 15 days of rations already, meat, I'm probably not going to go hunting till that gets down so that
Okay.
we don't have spoilage.
Yep. If you're sharing that meat with everybody, today would probably be the day that you ran out. So if you want to roll like 1 or 2 survival checks just to kind of not run out entirely.
I have a question for the group. Are we
Jesus
are
Christ.
we
Get a
feeding...
woolly mammoth.
Yeah, I
shit.
don't know about that.
I was gonna say I'll assist him if he needs it, but it doesn't look like he needs it.
You ate the last of your meat rations this morning from the previous hunt, and you have another 20 days worth of rations. You got up early and got 2 really nice bucks on accident. You saw one, took a shot, and the arrow went through that one and got one behind it. And you're like, well, fuck. I only wanted one.
That's funny.
So you got another 20 days worth there. What
At
was
least
your
the game
question?
board didn't catch us.
Are we collectively feeding the prisoner? Because if we're not, I would feed him, berries and stuff.
Yeah,
I mean-
I would definitely be feeding him. I mean, we're not cruel.
Yeah.
If I'm going
I
to
mean,
kill
yeah,
him, it's
we
going to
gotta
be quick
return him
and
back.
painless.
Yeah, that was actually going to be my next question is if these guys are hunting and foraging and all this fun stuff, those of us who are not, because we're no good at it, do we need to be subtracting rations?
Yep.
Or are we eating what they're catching?
So Jeremy already said he shared his meat rations.
Right.
Is Tukra and Saphira sharing the forage rations?
Yeah, I'm kind of sharing with whoever.
Yeah, I assume like with meat and vegetables and stuff, maybe we'd be making like a
Okay.
instead of just eating chunks of whatever.
So Tukra, drop yours down to 2 from 10. And Becca, drop yours down to 4. And that way you guys don't have to mark off any of like your rations. None of you do.
Okay.
Unless you're feeding the hardtack to the prisoner, in which case somebody needs to mark off 1. Or if you're giving him the meat and the berries, then just leave it as is.
You know what? Let me volunteer the ration for the prisoner. I will take one off of mine for that.
Okay. Thanks.
Because I would like to contribute some way, and I can't go out foraging or hunting, so at least I can do that.
I mean, you could. You just never done it before.
I'm not very good at
Man,
it, but
I just go with Rick. He just tells me what to shoot.
Fat chances are, whatever I brought back, somebody would end up with the shits or sick or eat. No.
it's okay, Kilren. You have other skills that we appreciate.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right. You guys walk for the day.
Oh,
Pretty- Yeah, go ahead.
you did a 5-day jump there. Am I doing 5 days worth of cryptexes?
No, I had you roll all those when I had you guys do before the bandit fight.
Okay.
That was that 4 D100s.
Okay.
And then
I
you
wasn't
just
sure
rolled
if this
the
was I wasn't sure if this was like after those or okay.
No,
That's
no,
cool.
no. Nope, because from Deepwood, if you look at the map, it's 5 days to
Yeah.
there, give or take, and then today you guys are here.
Got you.
So, and I'll put this back up because we're not on the battle map anymore. You're welcome, Mike.
Yeah, thanks.
You guys walk for maybe 2/3 of the day, give or take, and you come up on the crossroads, the T intersection where you would turn for the short walk up to Axe Break Camp. It'd just be a couple hours. But at the intersection, there is a little building situated. Judging by the stables outside and the sign above the door, you can clearly tell that this is the Pilgrim's Way, a little road-faring inn tavern type structure. And it's there.
Do we want to stop or do we just want to keep going up to the camp?
I'll continue.
I mean, as far as Kilron's concerned, I'm fine with just keep going up to the camp so we can get this prisoner dropped off and
I'm okay with continuing.
anybody need the inn? Anybody? Speak up now or forever hold your peace.
I was talking that whole time and my damn mic was muted. God damn it. Oh my god.
That's the word.
No, my vote was we continue on unless we need anything. Otherwise, the only thing I could think of is to maybe stop and see if they need some coal.
Well, we talked about this before we left.
You are going to walk past
Deep
this
Forge.
place again on your way back from Axe Break Camp, which would be right
Yeah.
around stopping time for the night.
Yeah, but
Okay.
we are also going to look into seeing if they had a forge here at the camp because they're mainly wood heated out here.
That is true. Well,
So,
then let's
and
going
obviously
straight
the
to the
inn's
camp.
not going to have a forge. So, all right. Sounds like majority vote says we're going to pass up the inn and head on up to the camp. DM.
You guys keep walking. It's an hour, 2 tops, before you finally breach the edge of the camp. The way the camp is set up is you get to like the end of the road and it's a small camp. It's like an administrative hut, the commanding officer's hut, maybe one or two huts for prisoners that are here, one hut for the guards that are here, and then the rest of the guards and prisoners are like out in the woods. And it's kind of like an adventuring party type deal where, you know, 2 or 3 guards will take 5 to 10 prisoners. They'll go out into the woods. They'll cut wood for a few days. They'll haul it back, and then they'll move that mini camp location to the next spot. And that's kind of how it works. So the Axe Break camp proper is actually really small. And that's where they process a lot of the wood, or process all of the wood, get it ready to be bundled up and carted off to the cities. But as you approach, there are 2 watchers talking in the center of camp. And one of them, a 7-foot-tall Earth Genasi wearing some plate mail armor, notices you coming up the way. He turns back to the other watcher he was speaking with, says something, and then they both start almost stomping in your direction. And they're still a couple 100 feet off.
Yeah, okay.
Are they stomping because they're big or because they're stompy?
It's not like stomping angry. It's like stomping like moving with a purpose, and there's some anger behind it.
Okay.
Passionately speed walking through mud.
More passion. More passion.
More energy.
Well, energy.
So yeah, they come, you know, trudging up to you guys, and when they approach the party, they don't stop, they don't greet you guys, they walk up, and the Earth Genasi, who Saphira and Cal you will recognize as wearing a lieutenant's badge, will grab the prisoner by the back of the head, like handful of hair, and just rip him away from you and start dragging him back to camp. You dumb motherfucker, I'm gonna fucking kill you, and starts walking off back towards the camp. The other individual, a recruit, stands there in front of you and goes, thank you for returning our escaped prisoner. We appreciate it very much.
Kilron's gonna immediately speak up and go, "Those are his manacles," and I'm gonna point at Cal.
Oh, of course. Here, take mine as a replacement, and he will offer you a pair with a key.
Kilron's then going to inquire, you guys have a forge here by chance?
No, not really.
You guys have any use for coal?
No, we make our own. Start a burn
Make
pile.
your own coal?
Yeah, make coal. You stack a bunch of logs and you light them on fire and then you bury them. That's it. It's real simple, actually. It's charcoal, but it's the same thing. It's close enough.
Would you guys be interested in actual coal from a mine? And I'm gonna try and like persuade them that it's some great coal. Like this is
Roll a
high
persuasion.
quality stuff.
Roll a persuasion check.
Straight from the mines.
That
Great
does
stuff.
sound a lot better and a lot more efficient. We would happily accept any offering you provide.
Offering.
Well, yeah, we don't have a budget to buy anything. we're a labor camp. The prisoners do all of the work to provide the basic necessities here. That's kind of the whole
Well,
point.
How do you get paid?
Oh,
There's got to be.
we're watchers. We get paid from the watchers.
And they don't have a budget for keeping this place going?
No, they provide us with everything we need, and if they can't provide it, the prisoners make it. It's a labor camp. They work.
Gotcha. Okay, well, yeah. Cal, there's your answer on your coal and the camp.
Okay, well,
They're definitely they're interested, but
if there's nothing else, you know, again, thanks for returning the prisoner, but we got prisoners to keep after, so have a nice day. And he'll kind of like turn and start edging away from everybody.
Kilron's just gonna look at Cal. Do we have any other business here, dude? Bueller? Bueller?
Are you muted, Brad?
Bueller? I did. There he is.
Yeah, he just put in the message. No, but we should see if they have a bounty for the guy we returned.
So if inquired about a bounty, he'd say, well, like I said, we don't have a budget, so we can't pay anything out, but we'll definitely pass word along. Where are you guys headed next?
Azure Caban, the
You can-
major city,
Mike, you can just say the capital.
the capital.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, we'll send a bird that way and just stop in on the local watcher's office, and you'll get paid there.
All right. There's your answer, Mr. Rick or Kyle.
All right. Yeah. Have safe travels. Bye. The recruiter will turn and walk back to camp.
All right, that job's done. Let's keep moving, y'all. Kyle's going to turn around and start heading out. As we're heading out, you said it would get nighttime by the time we got to the inn.
Right about the time you get back down the road to the inn is when it would be about time where you guys would be stopping to set up camp for the night.
Yeah, so on the way down the road, Kilron's gonna suggest making a stop at the inn. No offense to roughing it out in the woods, but Kilron's kind of likes to at least have a cot.
Lacking in the
possible.
creature comforts.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm good with stopping at the end. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it is driving me nuts over here. I am so sorry. I definitely need to upgrade my laptop at some point, but there we go.
Speaking of creature comforts, Mike, you remember when we were playing with Dane and I took heat metal and I was like, the next time you find any type of basin shaped thing out of metal, get it. That way I can give you a hot bath when we're out in the woods.
You're right.
Because your high elf sorcerer was prudy.
Oh, he was all about being being clean, man.
I think I got inspiration for that, for using spells in intuitive ways. Anyways, So yeah, you guys walk back down the road and come back to the intersection where the Pilgrim's Way lies. Yeah. As you approach, you see the horse stalls, which are all currently empty. Some hay stacked next to them. Some firewood bundled up against the side of the inn. Smoke coming from the chimney. Seems quiet. Peaceful.
Said the keyword. We're fucked. This place is haunted.
No, don't say
This
that.
place is cursed.
Don't say that.
Are you all going in?
Yeah, I am, and I'm gonna go inquire about a room.
Sheldon will
Kilron
not
is, for
fit in
sure.
the door.
But there's a stable that's got plenty of room.
There is a stable, plenty of room.
What happened? Everyone just got really quiet.
No,
Yeah,
sorry,
Yeah,
I was typing something. Sorry.
Oh.
So Sheldon,
Oh, just every time suddenly everybody gets so quiet, I was like, okay, what did I not hear? And everyone's waiting.
I think everybody does the same thing because I'm
I
like,
do the
dude, what
same
the fuck?
thing.
Well, somebody did say that Sheldon wouldn't fit in the building, and I said that the stables are empty and he could stay out there.
He can also just dig a hole and nest for the night, too. He's very convenient like that. Very travel friendly.
Sheldon
Okay.
waiting outside, you all enter the Pilgrim's Way. As you do, a older dwarven woman looks up from the book she's reading. She's broad-shouldered, short even for a dwarf. She has braided iron gray hair tied with brass rings, a left eyebrow split by an old scar. She's wearing essentially commoner's clothing, but with a leather apron. With some stitch patches on it and burn marks. She looks up from her bookies. Ah, wonderful. We have visitors. Please, please, come in, come in. As you step in, the initial room that you walk in is like I can't think of the word. It's like a sitting room. There's a fireplace, a round table with some chairs around it. It's just kind of like a place for you to sit to not feel like you're in a tavern, basically, or an inn. She goes, come in, and beckons you through the door on the far side of that room. Beyond it, you can see 3 tables lining the center of the room atop green rugs, each with chairs at it, and walls with doors on them on the left and right as you pass through. Are you just stopping in for a quick meal and drink, or would you like to stay the night?
This late in the evening, we were hoping to find a room.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Well, it's 6 silver a person. That includes a nice warm bed. Unfortunately, the rooms are doubles, so you'll have to buddy up. And it also includes dinner and breakfast.
How much for a bath, Grandma?
Unfortunately, I don't have the capabilities for a bath, so I don't offer that service. But we have a well out back, and I can get a bucket of water for you, so you can clean yourself, of course.
Kilron's gonna look at Tukra, and Tukra, do you want to do like we did up on the top of the mountain and share a room with me?
How above table? How's the weather been on our way here?
Pretty nice. Calm, nice, warm-ish.
good camping weather?
Yeah.
I'd look at Rick and say, do you think that Sheldon would mind if I camped by him? This is awfully nice weather we're having to sleep under the stars.
No, I don't think he'd mind that at all. I think he's grown rather accustomed to you over the years. Days, weeks, hours. I'm not sure how long we've been together anymore.
Good save. Good save. I give you kudos on that.
then I'd look
Ballpark,
back
you guys have been together for like 3 months, give or take.
I'd tell Kilran, I think I will take advantage of the beautiful weather that we're having.
No,
Let's
I
sleep
understand. Yeah, I know you like the outside, but I just want to make sure the offer is out there. That's fine.
Thank you for offering.
You're welcome. So, yeah. So obviously,
Well, at least get some food before you go out for the night, dear. I'll only charge you 3 silver. Breakfast and dinner, of course.
Deal.
I would
Come in, sit.
I'll pay for Tukra.
Thank you.
Wonderful. So she kind of ushers you all into the back room, which is a long hall, which has the 3 tables in it, and 4 doors on either side, of which at the end sits a grand fireplace. She goes, "All right, I'll be right back with food," and she disappears into a little pantry, and you hear her shuffling around and some chopping noises. And she goes to work for a minute. So if anybody had anything to say, you've got a minute. So you let the time pass in restful quietness, and she returns with arms full and comes and puts these big plates down. And they're just like serving platters, but there's some dried meats, some greens, some cheese, and then she runs back into the pantry and comes back out with 6 plates and mugs and a pitcher and sets them all down in front of all of you and pours water. She goes, so water is included with the meals, obviously, as much as you want. To have a nice spring-fed well out back. If you'd like something a little bit stronger, that can be arranged for some additional cost.
Oh, this water is lovely.
I'm okay with water for tonight.
Yeah.
All right, wonderful. Well, my name is Miss Poppy, the owner and sole proprietor of Pilgrim's Way. Welcome. So glad you stopped by. I know we're off the pilgrimage season, so I don't get a lot of visitors through, and it's wonderful to have you. If you need anything, I'll be right there. And she points to the wall next to the door and just kind of walks over there and stands with her hands in front of her.
Miss Poppy, actually, I do have a question for you.
She comes back over to the table with the little scuttle. She's like, "Yes, dearie, what can I do for you?"
You see a lot of travelers come through here, yes?
Definitely during the pilgrimage season. When it's not the pilgrimage season, not so much. Usually merchants going back and forth between Azerbaijan and Deep Forge Keep. Every once in a while, the soldiers come down from Axbreak Camp and destroy a chair or two because they're assholes. But
yeah,
typical shit.
Fucking cops.
So being outside of pilgrimage, if I was to ask you if somebody may have came through here recently and gave you a description, you might be able to remember them then?
I'd be happy to do my best.
And I would give her the description of the above table, the anti-paladin we're looking for.
Rab is her name.
Rab, yeah.
Oh, that doesn't ring a bell. I haven't seen any dark-skinned females in some time. Especially not any with markings or armor like that.
Okay. Well, I was just curious. We've had some run-ins with this person, and we were just curious if they had been I was curious if they had been through here. That's all. Thank you.
I see. No worries. So what brings you out this way in the off season? Are we? You don't look like merchants, that's for sure.
Actually, I am, but I'm not here on merchant business.
Ah,
Me and the party are on our way for official business at the Capitol.
oh, Fancy Pants Incorporated, I see.
Yeah, well, you know, when the big wigs call.
Of course, of course. Are you sure I can't interest you in some proper drinks to take the road off your mind?
I appreciate it, but no, because I need to. I won't speak for everybody else, but I know I need to get some rest, and we got some more, plenty of days worth of travel left to get to the city. So
Okay, that's perfectly fine. I'll be right over there if you need me, and if you don't, you have rooms 1, 2, and 3. And as you look, the doors all have numbers on them, and 1, 2, and 3 are right next to each other.
Gotcha.
I'll have a mead if you have any.
I certainly do. That'll be 2 silver for a pitcher.
Okay.
And she comes back with it's like a quart-sized pitcher.
Huh.
Here you go, dearie.
Thank you so much.
And she goes back to the wall and just stands there with a smile, staring at you, waiting, longing for conversation.
After food and water, Kilron's gonna retire to his room and play with the Curatex.
Yep, I already got it open. Go ahead.
Before Tukra goes outside to go sleep, I'm gonna give her a chunk of meat to give to Sheldon. You know,
I would do that.
just because sometimes he gets grumpy.
Because he did just eat 6 bandits yesterday, you know. Nothing off the Cryptex.
Okay.
Anybody else got anything?
Sounds like if we're all resting, then I would crawl off to a room to go rest as well.
Yeah.
I'd go give Sheldon his chunk of meat and then see if I can find a nice piece of wood and whittle for a while.
Okay. Yeah, no issues with that. You crafting anything in particular or just whittling?
Yes, I'm going to try to craft a nice, thick, not eating, but cooking size spoon with some, I don't know, like fish, some fancy fish on the handle.
Okay. Roll a strength check.
Strength?
Yep. Because that's the ability designated for carpenter's tools.
Wow.
Okay. So you get the form created, but you don't get all the intricates fleshed out before you're tired and decide to go to sleep.
Okay.
So I will put a cooking spoon in your inventory.
For the record, I'd try again in the morning after waking up to see if I can finish it after sleep.
Go ahead, roll another check.
I'm gonna go AFK for a few minutes.
Okay.
If we get up, I'm just gonna have breakfast and get ready to go.
Yeah, can she give herself guidance on that strength check?
So guidance only lasts for a minute, and she has to physically cast it, and the carving takes time. So I'm gonna say no on that. So you wake up in the morning and you go to start carving little fishes into the handles, kind of like a spiral design wrapped around the handle. And you're working on the last fish that like connects the arm to the actual spoon portion of the spoon. And you push in to carve out that last little bit of wood, and the handle snaps off.
Oh.
And I know you rolled a 23 and you got all excited, but it is a strength check.
Mhm.
Where did I... Oh, there it is. So yeah, it's useless at this point. Did anybody else have anything they wanted to do?
Not from me, I don't think.
Okay.
Well, in the morning, are we still at night?
Night, morning, just in general. Anybody have anything?
I-
Basically, from the time you guys got there until you're done eating breakfast, you're ready to leave. Anybody
I would
have
seek
anything?
out Kilron because I saw him mend his wagon one time. Right? And I would ask if he could mend it.
You did. Okay. So of course he just went AFK, so you gotta wait for him to come back. We'll
Yeah.
retcon that though.
Okay, so if he can mend it, then I would gift it to the innkeeper. I mean, there's nothing fancy about it. So just as a thank you.
Okay. Yeah, we'll retcon that when Mike comes back.
Okay.
Did anybody else have anything? All right, you all wake up. Miss Boppy has a nice breakfast prepared for you. Some boiled eggs and some greens and some meats again. A little bit of bread and water. You all eat your fill, have a nice hearty breakfast, and set out for the day. Beautiful. Everybody roll a d20. And I will roll for Mike.
This is not negotiation. This is a mandate asking to be heard. It is a mandate. I understand.
Or Jade gets snatched up by the bandits.
Yeah, for real.
No.
Only me.
Maybe we want low rolls.
I kind of go back and forth between how I manage travel periods because I haven't quite figured out an efficient way to do it that I'm liking. So I kind of go back and forth between like survival and perception checks and rolling on a table sort of thing. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. The rest of your travel down the road to the capital goes off without a hitch.
The priorities and dignity of this council, people spend the rest of your life at the U.S. disciplinary.
The weather gets a little cold at one point, not enough to be concerned about anything. But yeah, you guys turn south, headed towards the capital. You see the castle and the wrong section, wrong note. Where is it? The castle and the grand airway rising up out of the center of the walls. As you approach, you start to pass through what's known as Tent City. And it's like the slums of Azerbaijan. It's the people who can't afford to live within the city. so they live outside the walls. And some of them build some soft structures. Most of them live in tents, old, worn down. But they stay close to the city for the protection of being near a city. As you pass through, the streets are mud-soaked, kind of smells. You see people kind of going about their everyday life. And you see signs of the infection starting to spread here. There are some medical tents not far off the roadway where people are lethargic and being treated as you move through this area. Doesn't take long to pass through it and get up to the gates of the city. And when you do the portcullis... Oh, Mike's back. Good. So I was just describing passing through what's known as Tent City, which is people who can't afford... It's like the slums of the capital. They live outside the wall in tents or soft-sided shelters. And there were signs of the infection starting to take hold here. But we need to retcon back to the morning at the inn. Tukra came inside and had a question for you. Go, Katie.
Oh, sorry.
I would have in my hands a spoon that was broken between the bowl and the handle, and I'd say, I saw you mend your wagon one time. Could you mend this?
Oh, for sure. I'll cast mending on it.
You see him just kind of wrap his hand over where they would connect, and when he lets go, it is perfect.
I would thank you profusely, and then continue to gift it to the
She is ecstatic. Oh my god, this is great. This is wonderful. Look at the fine craftsmanship. It's awesome. And is super appreciative and tells you if you ever make your way back through and need a place to stay, you get a discount.
Thank you, my lady.
Other than that, Mike, there were no issues that last week of travel from the T intersection at Axe Break Camp down to the capital. You all pass through Tent City. It's kind of slummy, kind of smells. There are some medical stations being set up for the lethargic patients affected by this plague.
7 days worth of travel?
6, actually. So you're
6?
on the 6th day, so do 5 rolls for me.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I'm pushing it. I'm trying to get through this.
I guess
What?
How many rations are we marking off for that?
Oof.
Right now, 5.
Okay.
That day was a bad day.
Hold on, before you mark that off, Brad, because they've got meat and nature rations. Oh my god, so many dice. Hold on a second, Mike.
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Figure all
4,
that out.
5.
I'll wait until you tell me to roll.
Okay, go ahead, Mike. You got 2 more?
Yeah, 2 more. Oh.
I know we were talking all that shit about rolling high, and now you're rolling single digits.
Rick, if you need help hunting or anything, let me know.
No, you're always welcome to help, man.
I had 2 bad days in there. 116 and 13. But other than that,
nothing came out of that.
Okay.
Saphira, go ahead with your rolls.
That's 1, 2, 3. 3 nature rolls.
Yeah.
I gotta be getting up near like 2,000 at this point.
You're at 1,638. All right. None of you have to change the rations in your inventory, and none of you have to mark any rations off for the travel. I'm gonna have to.
I would
build a s-
also be offering the stew pot and the water so that we could like make soup or something.
Okay.
if
Yeah,
people
however you guys
decide.
wanted to rig it up. You finish passing through Tent City and approach the northern. Go ahead.
I would any meat rations I have left, I'm gonna leave with like the healing tent so they can hand that out to people that need it.
Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna call them medics, clerics, priests, whoever you hand it to is very thankful for your offering, and a priest will say a blessing upon you. Just something real simple like protector, watch over this individual, his grace and mercy. I don't know. I'm not a priest or a cleric, so I don't fucking know. But something quick. Yeah, something quick and simple, and
Yeah.
this man
Generic.
showed grace and mercy, so show him some.
Yeah, generic
Something like that.
platitudes.
Seahawks won the Super Bowl 29-13.
That's who I was hoping for.
Me too.
Yeah.
I
Like
just-
8, baby.
I just thought the Patriots had, they've had their franchise, and Manning's gone. It's time for somebody else to have a turn. So that, and my brother's from Seattle, so. All right.
My weed's from Seattle.
There you go. All right, back on track. So you finish passing through Tent City, and as you approach the northern gate to Azerbaijan, the portcullis is down. As you walk up, one of the guards walks out of the guard shack, and the city is closed to prevent spreading of the plague within the walls. Unfortunately, none can enter except on official business. Do you have a pass?
Yes. And I pull
Yeah.
out the message for the
BRB,
Party?
guys. Sorry.
All right, Becca. He looks over the note, sees the seal. All right. Raise the portcullis. You hear the click, 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 click. The portcullis rises high enough for all of you to enter the city.
Is he
Alright.
keeping that, or am
No,
I?
he didn't take it from you. He just looked at it through the
Okay.
portcullis.
Okay.
Look, I'm telling you guys now, by the end of this, either that like silver worm's gonna be my pet or I'm gonna be its pet, one way or another.
What?
The dragon.
The
that
silver
dropped
dragon?
the night.
I got you, Jimmy. I got you.
I know you did, Brad.
I got you.
But the portcullis opens, allowing all of you to enter the city. Give me just a second here.
I'm just saying, one of us is getting a belly rub by the time this is done.
What if he's a top?
As you enter the city, you immediately see off to your left a wall, 20 feet high, elven in construction, kind of separating the elven district from the rest of the city. Not that they want or are supposed to be segregated, they just have a very different culture, and they like to maintain their culture uninterrupted. Immediately to the right is like your general housing. That's where a good portion of the population lives. Rising up behind that is the Wingsley Castle. Turn on some markers.
And Kilron is going to ask the guard. Wait, have I've been here before, right?
You passed through very briefly, not enough to like
Okay.
know the inner details of where things are, just like the general districts.
Okay. So then, in that case, I would definitely ask, where would we go to meet the council?
Oh, that would be
We've
at
been
the
summoned here.
That would be at the castle.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, continuing my description, rising out of the center of the city is the Grand Airway, which you would know is used for flying ships to dock with the city. It's very rare that one comes in, but when it does happen, that's where they dock. The base of that structure serves as the Watcher's Post. The lower left end of the city over here, this is the Forge. It's where like the building, the construction, the inventors go to play. There's a small neighborhood of, I'm calling them horde huts because that's basically what they are. And that's kind of like the Elven district, but it's for orcs, bugbears, the brutish types. There is the religious sanctum.
People.
The what?
My people.
Yeah. There's the religious sanctum. So religious buildings aren't restricted to this area. You will find them all over the city, but this is like the main cluster of religious buildings down here.
That way they can just shout out the window across the street at the people that they don't like, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. And then the bottom right neighborhood, that's like the education district. That's where you're going to find your libraries, your schools. That's where the teachers will live, all that stuff. And you do know that this green building right here is the Library Majorum, which we had talked about earlier. The primary market district surrounds the base of the Grand Airway. All these little tent hut things.
Okay.
And that's your brief layout to the city.
So once we pass the gates, I'll look at the group and say, let's unload real quick before we head
God.
into the castle.
Oh,
We swing by the market. Since it's on the way, we'll drop off these crossbows and scimitars and anything else anybody has to sell. And then we'll swing by the forge and see about getting rid of your coal. And then if anybody else has any business, we'll attend to that. Otherwise, we'll make our way to the castle. Does that sound like a game plan?
oh, Gilrod, you big, beautiful blue beast. I'm down for it. Let's do it. Oh, and we should probably go by the Watchers and collect our bounty from the other guy.
Yeah, well, that's right there by the market. So,
Let's do that.
all right.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
I guess the order is the market, Watchers, and then the Forge.
Yeah.
If I'm
Unless anybody else has anything else they'd like to do. And then after the forge is the castle.
Sounds good.
Any signs of? Because I had to step away and let the dog out. Any signs of a veiled watcher hut?
Go ahead
Or
and make
any-
a perception check as you move through the city of the markets.
So you weren't here. On the south side is a religious sanctum.
Okay.
That would probably be our best bet to look for a Veiled Watcher place.
Or any
would be
like
my guess. Yeah.
here too of Veiled Watcher activity.
Yeah.
You do not see anything as you move through the city. I'm guessing Kilron would have informed you of the religious district, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you know, maybe down there. But
Then I would add that as a place I would go.
before or after you guys go to the castle?
Castle
Before.
first.
No. We're gonna do that first. I'd like for us to clear everything off of our docket before we go to the castle.
Ron's like, no more things until you finish your veggies.
Right. Right.
Okay. I'll just like when Kiran says that, I'll just like put my hands up like, all right.
Mike's the kind of
Right.
guy that turns down quests in video games until he's cleared his current quest list.
Doesn't
Dude,
have all the giant yellow just all
Dude.
over the place.
with that said, I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2 story for about 2 months.
I just started
because
it
I've been
over.
working on the side set. So yeah, I am.
I was trying to get all of the gambling achievements, and I got tied up somewhere. I don't remember on which one.
Yeah.
I think it was the last one, and it was pissing me off, and I kind of rage quit and haven't touched it since. Give me just a second here. You guys won't have any issues finding someone to take the crossbows and scimitars off your hand.
Okay. Whatever money we get for that, please put it in the party and split it evenly.
Even Tukra?
Well, if Tukra will accept it, yes.
We've just been kind of keeping like a Tuker fund off to the side that Tuker doesn't know about.
I think we all have a Tukra fund.
Yeah, Tuker doesn't. Tuker has her shiny copper pieces, so Tuker doesn't need any money.
Moving forward, I vote that we start a Tuker fund, even if Tuker doesn't know about it.
Just start
I vote
paying for
for
stuff
Tukra,
behind his back.
Tukra fund to be left with Kilron. All in favor say aye.
I
Aye. All right. Motion passed.
Okay. So here.
we just give Tukra like 10 copper coins every time she gets
No.
money.
No. I got a better idea how this is going to work. So here's how this is going to work. Whenever we split up money, Tukra is going to accept the money, and Tukra is going to have the money on Tukra's page. But that way it is kept separate from everybody else's inventory. But as far as Tukra is concerned, Tukra doesn't have it.
Yeah, Mike was like, "Fuck that! I'm not keeping
Yeah.
another wallet."
Okay. Hear me out though. Like in real life, if a group of people were doing this, there is also the possibility that the keeper of somebody else's money, it might get mixed in. It might get spent.
I mean, Kilron's been fine with just dipping into his own pocket to pay for Tukra when necessary. So, I mean, he doesn't really care if there's a Tukra fund or not. But as long as it doesn't break the bank. But I mean, but yeah, if we're going to have a separate Tukra fund, I honestly think it would be easier for everybody if it was just.
So you're gonna keep an equal share Tukra fund, but we're gonna keep track of it on Katie's inventory sheet, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody good with
But
that?
Tukra doesn't know, so Tukra can't trade platinum
Right.
for copper.
Right.
Yeah, correct. And we'll just ask Katie, "Hey, how much does Tukra have in the Tukra fund?"
I got
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you're gonna ask Kilron how much Tukra has on the Tukra fund.
Yeah.
AKA
Okay.
Katie.
So everybody will get 26 gold there, and there's 5 left over from the sale of the scimitars and the light crossbows.
All right. Let's hold it for the next split.
Next stop was the forge to sell the coal.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah, whatever's close. Forge or the Watchers. I can't remember which one was the closest.
Well,
the
Watchers
are right
is
there.
closer.
So
yeah, which
while Kilron is handling the sale of the weaponry, Cal will pop into the Watchers post and talk about collecting a bounty from the returned prisoner. That'll be 20 gold.
the other prisoners that were killed.
You only turned in 1 prisoner and proof of 1 prisoner, so 20 gold.
All right. Well, split that amongst everybody else.
I will add it to the sheet and redistribute. So that's an additional 3 gold with 4 left over in the party sheet.
And we're gonna have to start
Yeah,
making Jade over here since we
was-
got to keep eyes on her. We're gonna have to start making Jade pay some rent over there.
I was thinking about that as
You
Sheldon
know.
was eating all the bodies, and I was like, "That's your proof of bounty." Just going right through him.
What?
Well,
I'm just a rookie.
Sheldon was hungry.
I mean, you guys probably could have at least cut their sigils off before
Something.
he ate them.
But nobody
Yeah.
thought of it, so you only
Nope.
get 1 bounty.
That's all right. Whatever. 20
Um,
gold is 20 gold.
All right. So then, why did I?
Isn't that how the saying usually goes? $10 is $10 or whatever.
So then you're all heading over to the forge, and it is not long to find this big little triangular shaped thing right next to Cal, where dwarves and gnomes and humans and orcs are just pounding away at metal. And it is a large furnace. There's probably 40, 50 people working off the same furnace. It is very industrialized. And you stand there for just a second, kind of admiring it, because none of you have ever seen a forge this big. And this gnomish fellow comes over and lifts tinted goggles up off his head, up off his eyes, onto his forehead, and goes, "Can I help you with something?"
Greetings, sir. Yes, I would like to speak to whoever is in charge of buying
Procurement.
materials.
You're looking for procurement.
Yep.
Yeah, you're going to want the shop foreman. It's that lanky elven fucker who's cleaner than shit over there. Sticks out like a sore. And you look over and like everybody's covered in like ash and soot and dirt. And you look over and there's this high elf just pristine. And you actually watch as a little piece of ash comes down and drops on his cheek, and he wipes his hand. He waves his hand over it, and you would recognize Kilron that he's casting prestidigitation to eliminate this one tiny speck of dirt off his face. It's like, yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna want that one.
All right, great, thanks.
Yeah, not a problem. And he turns
So-
and goes back to work.
So before I walk away, I'm gonna say, hold on, guys, and I'm gonna flick my finger around in a quick circle and cast Disguise Self. And I'm not going to change who I am, but I am going to change my appearance to be as clean and as pristine and just as high and toity as I can. Like, I want to be as nice as that guy, maybe even nicer. You know what I'm saying?
You look great next to me. Tukra is still like caked in mud and stuff. Like a good turtle.
State Farm is there. Sorry. Okay.
And I'm going to approach the gentleman.
You walk over and you're now standing right next to him. He kind of glances at you for a second and continues his conversation with the dwarven fellow.
Excuse me, sir.
Discussing like productivity goals and shit. You say, "Excuse me, sir," and without even looking at you, he just holds up a hand with a finger up and keeps talking. The conversation carries for another minute or two. The dwarf, yeah, we'll get right on it. We'll pick it up a little bit. And he goes off back towards the forge, and then the elven fellow looks at you. It's quite rude to interrupt somebody mid-conversation, sir.
I understand. I understand, and my apologies for my rudeness. I'm just excited for the opportunity that I bring to your doorstep.
Right away, make a persuasion check. Yes. Opportunity, eh? Well,
Yes, sir.
one should never pass up an opportunity, assuming the opportunity is worthwhile. You have my attention. Speak.
I have brought quite a bit of coal from all the way up from Ragnarin Tower. Some of the best coal there is to fuel your forge.
I am aware of the quality of their coal. I'm also aware that it's farther away than Deep Forge Keep. And I'm also aware that it's farther away from the Earthroot Mountains, making it a more expensive commodity. And when the bottom line is drawn, expenses are weighed heavily. So, how much do you want for it?
Let's see. Cal?
I think
Give me
you
a
were
sec.
offered like a silver or two per pound previously. That was that offer.
Yeah. I turned to Cal. Cal, what do you, and whisper into his ear, what are you willing to accept?
Let me see here. I've got. I know we've said this before. I've got what, 38?
Yeah, we talked about this before, but I don't remember.
I mean, silver.
Saphiro's got 73.
73 pounds.
So that's, what is that total?
111 pounds.
111 pounds. And we said one silver, that's 100. So that would have been what, a total of 11 gold. If we did. I mean,
As you're thinking, another clop of ash falls onto his shoulder and he prestidigitates it away.
Well, above table, me and Cal had discussed this before.
yeah. I don't remember what it was.
Right. That's. I mean, it's not like he's sitting here while we're in front of the guy thinking. He's just trying to remember what he said during the
conversation. I
conversation.
vaguely remember you guys having a conversation. I know 90% of this is above table, but in that one moment, that happens.
Yeah.
Just because you chuckled at it the first time, I was going for another chuckle.
I mean, my first thought is I want to say 5 gold per 10 pounds, but I feel like that might be a little steep. I don't know. What do you think?
Well, they are offering 1 silver per pound. 5 gold per 10. God, you're making me do math in my head.
I mean, so if it's what would they say? One
So he's
silver per
saying-
pound?
Brad just said 5 silver per pound.
So 5
Yeah,
silver per
basically.
pound? Okay.
Yeah, sorry, probably not 5 gold. I said 5 gold per 10 pounds, but
Okay.
five silver per pound. I mean, that's more than what we were looking at. I mean,
Okay. And you said
I'd
we
hit them
have
higher than that, but
111 pounds, you said we have?
we do
Okay.
between the two of us.
Okay. So I'll turn to him and say, we have 111 pounds of the greatest coal from up at the tower. We're looking for 5 silver per pound.
That is acceptable. He will turn his head and call off to a group of humans getting a drink of water, and they will come over and be like, offload your coal with them, and I will write you up a receipt.
Perfect. And I stick my hand just out for shake his hand. That's the deal.
He doesn't do like a wussy handshake, but he does touch you the least amount as possible handshake.
I understand.
Not quite like that, Katie. It's it looks and it feels like the wussy sissy handshake, but it's just him trying not to touch you because you're beneath him. And then he pulls out.
I'm in that disguise, so I'm cleaner than he is.
Oh, he doesn't give a fuck. You're still beneath him. He's a high elf. And then he pulls out a piece of parchment and a quill and starts writing. Offloading